Alright, hi everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Fun Guy Flips. Ryan is working a little bit later today, and so it's going to be just me at the auction for a little bit, and then he'll be joining us for the recap and all of that stuff at the end. So we are back at the auction again. My father-in-law is here with us, and we are excited to see what they have. It looks like there's a lot of Harley stuff tonight, so fingers crossed that we get that, and we'll see what we see. All right, stay with us. So a Sam Adams beer tap, says specialty on it, and it has no thing at the top because you can slide in the top for it. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is cute. Winnie the Pooh.
That's funny. She likes the dog better.
Oh, it's the
which
books.
A lot of people do.
Okay. I'll have to check these out. Alright, this blender is something Ryan wanted me to look at. Looks like it's in really good condition. It looks very clean. So, definitely going to bid on this tonight. Alright, and we've got these Harley-Davidson truck. Two of them actually. We've got the one back here on the box.
Well, the thing is, she was a hired person.
It's a little dusty, but I think we could clean that up. Okay. And then we've got the bike. Wow, that's bigger than I expected. The Barbie bike, motorcycle. And then I've got this Harley-Davidson tractor trailer. And then we've got a number of Harley-Davidson Barbies and Kens. Quite a lot of them, actually. These are, we had our eye on for sure, so here's hoping we can get them. Alright, so we've got this Evel Knievel Scramble Van. I did not see this ahead of time. This looks really interesting. Gonna look this up outside and see what it's worth and see if it's worth anything. The box is definitely a little on the older side, but it's still, if everything's in there, it could be worth it, so depending on what it's worth. Alright, and we have these Porsche formats. There are all four of them are here, which is one of the things Ryan wanted me to check, so that's good. Alright, we've got these Star Wars trading cards. Ryan wanted me to look for a C-3PO with genitalia card, because if it had that, then it was worth a lot of money. I'll show one of those up on the screen now so you can see what they look like. But that is not in this deck. But it's still about 12 sheets of cards, and they're all in really good condition. So I think Ryan would want to keep this for himself because he collects Star Wars stuff. So we'll see if we can get it. And then back here we've got the Commodore. It's the Commodore 64C. There's another Commodore in here too. Oh yeah, right there. It's a Commodore 64. And then a bunch of Commodore 64 computing stuff to go with it. So we'll see. That's another one that we were looking at ahead of time. So I looked these up ahead of time. Oop. Can you hold that for me, Dad? Yeah. Thanks. I don't think the bottom has a marking. Yeah. It's in another language. So yeah. I'm not sure where it's from. And they sell, but not very consistently, so.
They're probably not.
Yeah.
But.
So, these are the Harley-Davidson jackets. Let's see, size large. Size extra large. This one doesn't say. This one's an extra large. The Indian Motorcycle Company one is an extra large. Another Harley-Davidson jacket. And it's a large. And another Harley jacket. Let's see. And it's a large. So those are all really good. Well, I like the back of this one. So we will try to bid on these, although I think they're going to go high.
We have one.
Okay, about ready to get started.
Underneath the table. Oh, yeah?
Everything sold as is, where is how is. Once you buy it, your hands, you watch it. Thank you. If you need a number
When
to
you're
buy,
ready,
you
let
know,
me know.
go back to the receiver clerk, get a number. When you buy something, hold your card up for a while so you can see the number. We'll start up here.
No, right here.
Probably around 6 o'clock, we'll sell that jewelry and stuff.
All right, thank you.
He didn't give me no time on the furniture. Don't forget the refreshment stand. Keep Ray awake back there. A lot of good food.
Tapestry woven throw, Walt Disney World with Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie.
$2 that, brand new. $2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Buy now, 274. Now, this one is really heavy. Can we sell it by the pound? Dinner time. $5 on that lot. $5. $5. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4 dollars, 255.
Your name's George?
On the cloth rack. All that there Harley-Davidson and Indian motorcycle jacket. Buy the piece your choice. Buy the piece your choice. 25 a piece. 25, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 5, 100, 10, 110, 110, $100, 268. Choice on the coats again. 20 a piece. 20, 15,
A three-way road there.
10 a piece.
Straight across.
10,
Old church.
15, 20,
left.
5, 30, 30,
There about a half mile.
25, 30,
Another church.
25, 30,
Turn right when you pass
25,
another church.
255. Choice on the jacket. 25, 25, 15, 10, 10, 15, 10, 12, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 4, 22, 4, 22, 7, 4.
Take them all.
I'll
Take them all.
take them all.
Hey, Mike.
Gotta set a brand new porch mat.
Bye, Mike.
See you
There you go.
Yeah,
20
absolutely.
bucks. 20, 15, 10, 10 bucks. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20, 18, 20, 18, 20, 18. Number 279.
Commodore 64 set, the computer, all this stuff.
It's all there. The whole game system's there.
That is.
$50 on that set. 50,
Worked the
40,
last time they used it.
40 bucks. 25 on the set. 25, 20, 15 on that set. 15, 17, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 60, 60, 5,
I don't think it's worth it.
70, 5, 80, 5,
No, I'm not bidding.
85, $80, 85, $80, 280. Choice again on the Barbies. I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 18, 284.
All right, Harley-Davidson tractor trailer, 143 scale, it says. $5 bid, $5, $2, $2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, $16 bid to go, $18, 18. Sold 16, 274. All right, next tractor trailer right there. Yep, the overhead door is there. $5 on the Harley-Davidson tractor trailer. 5 now, 6. $5 bid, $6, $6 to go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. $12 bid to go, $14, 14. Sold $12 on the right, 274.
So thanks for coming to the auction with us.
Yep, we didn't get as much as we normally get, but we got some cool stuff that I think has some value to it, and I don't think that we needed that much stuff, so it's kind of a nice little break to not come home with a carload of stuff to have to list.
Now that it's yard sale season, we're getting a lot more in general, so.
Yeah, the sourcing game is upon us.
Yeah.
So let's check out what we found today, because I know it's hard to follow in the video while we're at the auction to see what we're actually buying. So let's check out what we bought. So tell me about this thing.
Yeah, so in general, we got a lot of Harley stuff tonight.
Yeah, there was a ton of Harley stuff at the auction.
Yeah. And to be honest, I don't remember. I think this is the one that we spent less on.
I believe, I don't know.
Yeah. So I think we spent either $12 or $16 on this, because there's 2 tractor trailers. If you want to show the other one, we spent $12 on one and $16 on the other. I think we spent $12 on this one.
Yeah.
Because I remember this one was actually worth more.
Yeah, people didn't seem to care about this one at all.
Yeah. We'll throw a comp up on the screen for both of them. But this one in particular, I remember, was going for like, I want to say between $70 and $80.
Sounds
and I
about
think
right.
we got for $12.
And it's not in perfect condition, but all the pieces are there, I think. And I
Yeah.
thought maybe the door was missing, but it's a roll-up, so
Yeah.
it just rolls down and up.
And we spent $16 on this one. It's a little dusty, but it's never been out of the box, it seems like. So we'll be able to clean it up and resell it, I think, for between $45 and $50, if I recall correctly. So
Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll like you said, we'll throw a comp up.
Yeah.
It just needs a little TLC on the outside, and this will be like brand spanking new.
yeah. So this was just about the cheapest item of the night. We tied with something else, but we only spent $2 on it, and Ryan had seen it in the pictures that the colors looked really nice, and I think it resells for about $45 if I remember correctly. But we'll show
that seems
comps.
a little high, but I think when we looked it up, it might have been selling for that much.
Yeah.
I do like the red color, super vintagey, and a little more unique than just your average white color that
Yeah.
you normally see with these things. So.
And it's really clean, so.
Yep, and I just tested it, and it works.
Yay. Alright, so this was an item that I just got for Ryan, because he collects Star Wars stuff. So we got this for $2. There were some other cards with it as well. Do you remember what they were?
Oh, some Terminator 2
Yeah.
Judgment Day cards. I think
Yeah.
it might be the complete set. I don't
Yeah.
think there's a lot of value there.
No.
And some random sports cards, which I know absolutely nothing about, but they didn't look too special by any stretch of the imagination.
There isn't even really a lot of value here. It's just like we wanted to get them for you for your collection, so.
Yeah, and this is mostly, it looks like 80s, and it's not the whole set, but there's pretty many in there, and it's $2, so, you know, I say, what the heck.
Alright, up next are these Barbies, these Harley-Davidson Barbies. So we saw these ahead of time, looked them up. Didn't want to spend more than about $8 per, because they're worth about $24 to $25 a piece or so.
Yeah.
But we ended up getting both of them for $13.
Yep.
So right under that $8 mark.
Yeah, these were actually the last 2 to go.
Yeah.
The others went way too high for us to be selling on eBay.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody else will do well with those, but I don't think that we would have made out too well.
Yeah, and again, the one on the left is a little dusty, but we'll be able to clean it up and resell it just fine. So.
Yep. Yeah, that comes right off. So.
All right, and this was the first item we got. So we weren't. I didn't even see this when I was looking through everything, but they brought it up, and our dad's friend and my father-in-law's friend. Rick said it's never been out of the package, so we picked it up because it's a nice Disney blanket, and we got it for $5. So, and I think we have it up for around 15 to 20, I think, somewhere in that range. So I'll put a comp up on the screen, or I'll put our listing up on the screen then. So. All right, and what we're hoping are the big ticket winners of the night are these Harley-Davidson jackets. They're all size large, which is fantastic, except for this vest, which is a medium. I hadn't actually seen the vest when I was going through everything, so I wouldn't have actually probably gotten that. Paid up a little bit for the vest, but otherwise, we paid $22 for each of the jackets, which is a pretty good price for them. A little higher than I probably would have liked to have spent, but I was getting the feeling that we weren't going to get a lot of stuff that evening, and I really wanted to get these jackets, so, and it was only $2 more than what we had planned on paying for them, so.
Yeah, and I think I had chimed in the idea that, you know, 20-something dollars into something is better than no dollars into nothing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that's a good method to live your life by, but that's what we did here.
Yeah. So we'll show our listings for this one. Which are pretty comparable comps. It's not really the season for heavier jackets and even lighter jackets, but hoping that, you know, motorcycle stuff I feel like could be year-round because people need to wear jackets more often when they ride their motorcycles, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets cold on those things. I would
Yeah.
imagine. I don't have one. Yeah. All right, so thanks for watching.
We spent $170 at the auction this week, so we're just hoping that we can sell a jacket or two, and that'll make back a good amount of it. So
Yeah, in previous weeks, I think the last 3 times we went, we sold 1 or 2 items and kind of got the full amount back already on all of our purchases for the auction, so that's been really nice. So hopefully that trend continues, and we can keep on keeping on.
Yep.
So be sure to like and subscribe, and
we'll see you on the next adventure.
bye.
Bye. Hey everybody, so thanks for coming to the auction with us.
Is that when I'm supposed to say something? Oh, jeez. Take 2.